Hey there traders, welcome back to the StockBandit.tv. This is episode 34, and I'm sure glad that you joined me. So, as we always do before a brand new week of trading, it's time to run through the major averages and kind of see what the big picture looks like, knowing that that's going to influence the smaller picture, those stocks that are going to follow the overall market or just at least be influenced by those. And so that's where we want to begin, is with the major averages, understanding that most individual stocks will follow. So let's take a look at the big three. This is the NASDAQ, S&P 500, and the Dow 30. We're going to run through some important levels, and I'll just kind of show you what I'm seeing in these charts right now. So last week we saw finally, after a big move down over the past several weeks, last week we finally got the V-shaped bounce, relief rally, whatever you want to call it. We finally saw some good upside, 4 solid days of upside last week, with the majority of it coming on Tuesday and Thursday. We saw big rallies on Tuesday and Thursday. Those are, of course, these bars right here. Wednesday and Friday, pretty quiet days. Minor gains posted on Wednesday and Friday. And we also saw light volume along with those lighter gains. So in spite of the fact that this market was negative on Monday, it overcame all of that, and the NASDAQ tacked on 10.6%. So this is a huge rally. The S&P added 10.7%, and the Dow was able to tack on 9%. So even the old man Dow was able to get moving in a big way. So where do we stand heading into the next few days? Does this relief rally continue? Does it have legs? Well, I'm not real sure. All I do know is this. This is a V-shaped bounce. Generally, those are tough to trust. We're also coming into some important levels of resistance across the board. And after seeing such a big, sharp move for the past several days, it would not be surprising to see some rest or some profit taking kick in for this market. The NASDAQ is approaching this next level of resistance, which is around the 1450 area. So it's got a little bit more room before it gets there. It finished at 1431 on Friday, but that would be a logical spot for some sellers to be waiting to reassert themselves. If you're a bull and you caught this move on the way back up, my curiosity is this not good enough over the course of a few days? And I really think that the test for this market is going to be, once we do see a pullback, and we will see a pullback, how deep and how sharp does it become? How does it occur, first of all, and then more importantly, how is it received once it kind of fizzles out? Are the buyers going to step back in and they're going to produce another big sharp move up like this? I don't know, but I think that's the million-dollar question right now. So for the NASDAQ, watching this 1450 zone as it starts to approach it. For the S&P 500, another V-shaped bounce here. As mentioned, we saw light volume come with that on Friday. This index is now approaching the next important resistance level, which is at 780. Now, 740 was an important level, which has already been cleared. So now we're caught in between these two levels, 740, 780. We're kind of right in the smack dab middle of that right there. And this is just a congestion zone where we could see this bounce try to start stalling out. So that's what to watch in the next couple of days. The Dow already cleared this level right here. That's 7,100. And the next level that's coming up to is 7,400. We also see, aside from the initial bounce day on Tuesday, volume has diminished each of the next few days as price has continued higher. So that kind of lends itself to a bounce that's getting more difficult to trust, especially as this 7,400 area starts to come into view. That was where the November low was, and once we broke that level in February, we never reclaimed it on the top side. So former support becomes resistance in this case. That's what I'm watching for in the next few days. So, as always, thanks for joining me for this video. I will be back very soon with more videos. In the meantime, trade like a bandit.